Hi, this is Bill. So in this demonstration, I'll show you how GRC or governance, risk, and compliance work in ServiceNow. And eventually, I'll give you a view of the first line of defense and the second line of defense in ServiceNow. And you will see from the top left, I'm representing a first line of defense, and I'm a risk owner of a zero online banking. And you will see here in a single point of glass, I will be able to view the compliance status and scores and risk status of the entity that I'm owning. And in this example, which is zero online banking. And in a single point of glass, I could basically land in the dashboard, track the operational risk on the specific entity, any assessments ongoing, and I can also fully track any policy exceptions, controls, and issues happening under zero online banking. So this view here is fully customizable depending on your practice. And the main advantage of ServiceNow, it gives you the out-of-the-box templates and reports that you can fully utilize coming from an Excel spreadsheet and now moving to a fully automated, mature GRC platform. And one of the strengths of this workspace, you will see on the right that you can have a view of the hierarchy of compliance, so you can be inheriting from a parent company or you could be a subsidiary and implementing the controls and objectives and the risk statements from a parent, or vice versa. You can be implementing specific risk controls, risk indicators specific to your entity. And as we move to the upper right, so ServiceNow also provides a 360-degree view where you will see in the center what is the control that you are implementing, and the risk at hand, test plans, indicators, depending on your implementation. So ServiceNow basically is a configurable platform where your GRC views can be fully customizable depending on how you are implementing it in your business unit or your company. And as we basically came down from a workspace, went to a 360-degree view, now we could now navigate to the specific control implemented on this entity. And as you can see that we can easily navigate back to the entity view if you want to on the top left and have a view of what stage we are at in the assessment, allowing you to have full tracking and full management of your risk and controls in a single point of glass. Now, as a risk owner, having that responsibility of ensuring that those risks are managed and compliant in relation to your controls. And as you monitor the risk specific to your entity, you can also have automatic notifications if your key risk indicators has passed or failed, allowing you to auto create if there's any risk events, incidents, fully automating and improving your response, giving you the ability to reduce the impact of the risk event and implementing control measures, anticipating or reducing the impact of a specific event. And now as we move forward to the test plan, so ServiceNow also provides test plans giving you the ability to ensure that the controls are working as expected. Now from our first line of defense, as the risk owner, let us now move forward to the second line of defense as a representative of the risk committee. And as we move to the risk management workspace, the homepage provides you a full tracking capability of all the entities, all the risks that you are managing, giving you the ability to prioritize any activities and action that you are managing. It can be from the highest risk to the lowest risk, giving you full management of the assets that you are trying to protect. So one of the strengths of ServiceNow is a fully customizable workspace. So out of the box, it gives you these reports that you can fully utilize depending on your maturity model of your risk practice and your process, giving you a head start to manage all your risk in a central place, which is ServiceNow. And I would like to show you this risk heat map. As we basically expand this report, we can now make it in a smaller view for your visibility. And this likelihood and impact heat map gives you the picture and what is the state of the entities that you are managing. So from a high level view, you can also drill down and look at the details of the risk statement that you are complying on. And on this workspace of risk statement, you will see that the different risks under this risk statement, making it a single umbrella that you can reuse for different entities. And as you can see on the right, you will have a full picture of all the entities who is utilizing this risk statement and their risk and the state, giving you a quick overview, allowing you to take action in the shortest period of time. And coming from the specific risk statement, we can also drill down to the parent risk statement, giving you a broader view of your tracking and the type of risk. Could be an IT risk, strategic risk, or project risk, depending on your practice and what you're managing, allowing you to have full control, a central place to manage all your risk statement and risk in a single point of glass. Now, coming from a risk committee or risk manager workspace, I also would like to show you the end user perspective, your first line of defense. And this is the Employee Service Center of ServiceNow. So let me make this bigger. So in this single point of portal, you will be able to reach out to different business units from an IT standpoint, HR standpoint, giving you access to the enterprise. It can be a request for information, access to knowledge base, or any request. It could be an IT request, software request, to name a few. So it's a single page where it can help employees and boost their productivity. And in a GRC standpoint, this is where you can offer your capabilities under risk and compliance. And as we drill down, your first line user can easily go to a service catalog and report a risk event. So one of the strengths of ServiceNow that I would like to mention again is its out-of-the-box templates and forms that you can reuse. And of course, this is a fully customizable form and fields that can adhere on any type of questionnaire, giving you a full picture of the risk event prior to submitting this information. I hope you find this demonstration useful in providing you an overview of how risk management works in ServiceNow. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and buy me coffee if you find this lucrative. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video.